sure, put them in a box.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon and welcome along to the auction, 27 Pindara Crescent here in Langwarrin. On behalf of our vendors, John and Brad and the entire team at Dynamic Residential, welcome along. Thank you for taking time in what is no doubt, I'm sure, a busy Saturday afternoon to come along and be a part of today's auction, which will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any other conditions made available before the start of the auction today. The rules do prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. Our vendors have a reserve price. I'll indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits the false bids, major disruptions by bidders, bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and of course it does provide fines for this kind of conduct. The rules also permit for vendor bids, and the words I'll use to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of our vendor today are vendor bid. Ladies and gentlemen, only I as the auctioneer can and will make that vendor bid. I'd also like to point out before we get going with the auction proper, it is my job as the auctioneer to get the highest and the best price for our vendor here this afternoon. If we do see some competitive bidding here today, ladies and gents, I may drag out the auction bidding sequence. If I do that, just mind the car there, guys. There's a car coming through here. If I do that, I'd ask for your patience. Safe in the knowledge and understanding. If I had the opportunity to be auctioning your property, I'd do the very same thing for you. It is important for our buyers who are here today, and I know we have buyers who are here today, to have ample time to consider their options as they enter into a fairly significant financial undertaking here in Langwarrin. A great opportunity that it is. A brand new 3-bedroom townhouse, a wonderful new development here in Langwarrin, only about 2 months old, which is fantastic news. Obviously comes with a new home warranty built to those exacting standards, a contemporary family living at its best is the best way to sum up this particular property. You can move on in on settlement day and not spend an extra cent. It is ready to go, never been lived in. 3 well-appointed bedrooms upstairs, tons of natural light and a great floor plan as well. The lower level featuring that modern open plan kitchen, living and dining area with plenty of space to entertain, lovely north-facing light out to the front there as well. Timber flooring, split system cooling and heating, and a modern well-appointed kitchen with European stainless steel appliances, that large stone bench top and great storage. Living room leads out to the fully landscaped garden with the deck and the convenient storage shed, and there is a large, obviously just behind me here, double remote garage. Location is fantastic. We are close to Frankston Beaches, shopping at Coringal Hub just down the road over there, Village Cinemas there of course as well, parks, restaurants, cafes, schools, and of course the many beaches that the Mornington Peninsula, ladies and gentlemen, has to offer. Obviously just down the road and about 50 minutes drive into Melbourne's CBD, what is still one of the fastest growing cities in the world. Langwarrin market, before we give you the opportunity to bid and to buy here today, give you a quick update on these figures that I have available for postcode 3910. They are good. They come from CoreLogic and RP Data. Tell us that the median house price has increased around 14.4% for houses over the past 12 months. Currently that is sitting at around $860,000 based on a lot of sales, around 350 sales over the past 12 months. Another car coming along there, guys. Units sitting at around 600,000 with a 15.94% increase over the past 12 months. The average annual median growth is positive as well, an increase each year over the past 10 years of about 8.59% for houses and around 7.89% for units. So that is the average annual median lift each year, every year, over the past 10 years, and those are very, very strong figures. So ladies and gentlemen, great property. It could be yours in the next few minutes. That is the most exciting part. We obviously recommend it to you. Terms of the contract are today, if you are our successful buyer, we will ask you for a 10% deposit and a settlement within 30, 60 or 90. John? Yeah, 30, 60 or 90, just confirming that. 10% at 30, 60 or 90 days, whichever suits. So it's over to you, ladies and gents. That's the property. Who'd like to go first? Who'd like to start me off? We have been advertising the property in the range of $590,000 to $645,000. This is a very exciting, very achievable price point, a fantastic brand new home. You can bid, you can buy, you can move on in on settlement day, and you can go out to lunch and celebrate at Coringal Hub just down the road, or maybe get some fish and chips and head down to Frankston Beach. It might be, I think, that's right, this afternoon job. So ladies and gents, I can start you off with a vendor bid if you like. Much more interactive, however, if you do. I know we have buyers here. Let me know that you have some interest. All you have to do is put your hand up and we'll see you start for this fantastic property, 27 Pindara Crescent here in Langwarrin. Is that a bid, sir, at the back there on the scooter? You've got to be very careful at auctions. Anywhere at all, ladies and gents, can I see a start? Well, to help you off, I'll start you off at a vendor bid of $590. Lower end of that range, $590,000, and we're looking for a rise of $10,000 to put yourself in the best position to buy. So working in tens, $590,000, vendor bids with me at $600,000. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the bidding. At $600,000, looking for 10. At $600,000 in the middle in front of me here. If you're down the back, don't let me miss you. If you've got an apple inside, if you've got one in the car, throw it at me. I don't want to miss your bids. $600,000, bids here in the middle. Looking for 610 now. First call. At $600,000. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the bidding. At $610 behind you, sir. At $610 now, can I say $620 just between the two of you at the moment? I've got $620. Thank you for that. At $620 now, 30. Can I say, sir, at the back? I wouldn't mind your sunglasses, actually. I can barely see. It's glary. 630. Can I say? $625. I'll take it. at 625.30 now. Would you like to round me up, sir? Thank you for the nod of the head. At 630 I've got. 635, it's like a game of tennis. 630 is the bid. 630, I'll call it once. Twice. Third and final time, 630 and 5. At $635,000 now, sir. 640 would you like? At 640 I've got it. At $640,000 bids here at the car. Silver car here at the front. At $640,000, working in fives. First call at $640,000. Second call at $640,000. Third, final call, $640,000. Done, silent, and finished, ladies and gentlemen, at 640. As lovely as John and Brad are, I'm sure there's other people you'd prefer to be spending your weekends with rather than open for inspections. Even though the invitation's there for the beach, right? Correct. It is. End your search, ladies and gents. Any further bids? 640's the bid. Listen to how quiet it is when I don't yell. Give me a moment. We'll seek some instructions from our vendor. Won't keep you waiting too long. Thank you. Ladies and gents, thanks very much for your patience. If you wouldn't mind, sir, confirming your bid at $640,000. Unfortunately, we haven't met our reserve at this price, but you are in the best position to buy the property at the moment at $640,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I will let you know what happens from this point if we don't meet our reserve price this afternoon. What we do is we pass the property in and we treat exclusively with the highest bidder for around 20 minutes at the conclusion of the auction. Now, in 90% of cases, the party who we end up passing the property into ends up with the keys, ends up moving in this case in 30, 60 or 90 days in 90% of cases. I am certain we'll have a sold sticker on that board very, very soon. So you're in the best position at the moment to buy it. Unfortunately, we haven't met our reserve at this stage. So ladies and gents, I'll put it back to you. $640,000 is the bid here in the middle. I'm looking for $5,000 to put yourself in that best position to buy it. I'll call it 3 times. At $640,000, I'm looking for 5. First call at $640. Second call at $640. Third and final time, $640,000, ladies and gents. Done, silent and finished. Sir, at the back, can I offer you 2? 2, what about 2,000? 1,000? What about 641? Thank you, sir. At 641 now. What would you like me to do, sir? 641, maybe wrap me up to 645. 641 is the bid. At 641, I'll give everybody else the same opportunity. At 641, I'm looking for another 1,000 to put yourself in that position to buy it. First call at 641. Second call at 641. Third and final time, 641,000. Sir, what would you like me to do? Happy to let that exclusive right go? At 641, can I say 642? Another 1,000. It's changing the car in between the seats, surely. 642? Thank you for the bid. At 642. Back, sir, what would you like me to do now? It's just between the two of you, it looks like. 642. Bid's here. Another one? Well, he hasn't got it yet. He's just one step closer than you are. But you can take that position if you like. Ladies and gents, 642 is the bid. First call at 642. Second call at 642. Third and final time, done, silent and finished. Happy for me to pass it in, and we'll treat exclusively with this buyer here. Sir, you're happy to let that opportunity pass you by? Well, ladies and gents, we will pass the property in. I do appreciate your bidding. Thanks very much for your attendance here this afternoon, and have a great rest of the weekend. I'm sure we'll have a sold sticker on that board very, very soon. Thanks very much. Thank you for your bidding. Thank you. No. John.